What's up, everybody? My name is Jerel, and I want to welcome you guys to a very special conversation with some of my friends, brought to you by 3 Mile Drive Productions. This is a conversation on the healing power of Black music, just in time for Black Music Month. So I'm gonna start to my right here. We have Cherise. What's up, Cherise?
Hey.
We have Chester.
What up, y'all?
We have the lovely Courtney Bee.
Hey.
We have Miss Cooki Turner.
Hello, hello, hello.
And we have JeRonelle.
What's up, y'all?
All of these people, all of these people are amazing, talented people who love music. Some of us do music, and I'm excited for y'all to embark on this conversation on Black music. Power to the people. All right.
We have power.
So the first thing that we want to talk about is joy, the joy that we get from Black music. What is a song that you can think of, and anytime you hear it, it'll change your mood and make you happy, make you feel better?
I would have to say it's so funny because to me, old school is still like that era. Like our music is not considered old school, but for me, that era is still old school, and it does not matter. Especially a person growing up in church, I didn't hear this song till I was older. But "Golden Time of Day" by Frankie Beverly and Maze, I don't even two-step. It'll make me want to two-step. I hear that guitar, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mine is "As" by Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
That's my favorite song of all time. And anytime I hear that song, instantly my mood is changed. I'm in a good space. I'm in a good place. And I don't know why, but like every time. It's never not been a time where I've heard it and I've been not like, yeah.
You know what? Mine is like, okay, so I don't even know the name of this song. That's gonna sound crazy, but I know the beat. Okay.
I know the beat.
It's by KRS-One, and it's like dun 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 dun. You know that?
I don't remember the name of the song, but I know which one you're talking about.
All right. It's like this beat. I think Tisha Campbell recently went like viral for dancing to it.
Oh, okay,
It's
I saw that
literally
video.
like, it's just a beat,
yeah.
but it's so freaking good.
Really?
It just changes the mood. I mean, I've been in Brooklyn at a party, and that comes on, and everybody, it's just like moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just one of those songs. So yeah.
I love that. So how has Black music helped you access joy in your life?
The rhythm, the ingenuity, the musicianship, just the flavor we put into it. You know, we put that extra heart and soul and passion into it, and that creativity into it to make sure that, you know, the people are really feeling what it is that we're trying to communicate through songs.
Yeah.
And you feel that authenticity.
Yeah.
When they get it right, that's where the joy lies. Like when you hear a new song, you be like, okay, who produced this? Who was around? Where'd you grow up? Because
what's going on at
when
the time?
when it got that heart to it, I think we as a people, we just that's a part of our culture, is to have that gift to really like find the heart of whatever it is, whatever the subject is, whether it's about injustice, whether it's about getting some, like whatever it is, you gonna feel it like you were there. And I don't feel that with other music, not to shade it, but when it's us and we put that live instrumentation in it, we find where that guitar is, we find where that bass is, where that, you know, where them keys are. It's just.
And literally like the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Our lyrics are unmatched because they are our experiences. And even though we all come from different walks of life and we've all lived different types of lives, music and the lyrics bring us together because somehow we've all experienced those exact same emotions.
Yes.
Somehow we've all experienced those exact same things at the different times in life.
Or
you
know
what I mean?
somebody.
Or know somebody who
Yeah.
has. You know, it's like when Marvin Gaye came out with like, "Let's Get It On," or "What's Going On," or, you know what I'm saying? Those are the songs that, or Nas, "I Know I Can Be What I Want to Be."
Oh,
Like,
if I work hard at it.
Right, if I work hard at it, I
I'll
can
be
be
where I want to be.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but even R. Kelly, "I Believe I Can Fly." It was our graduation song.
It touched the people.
I mean, it literally
It
touched
was everybody's
it touched
graduation
the people,
song.
and everybody really did believe that they could soar. They could do whatever it was that they wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I think that Black music has a different type of energy. It has a different type of joy, but also it has a different type of experience because being Black is just that. It's an experience and it's unique.
Yeah.
To itself.
As
Absolutely.
Black people, we have a very specific experience.
Yeah.
And we deal with plight on a daily. So that when we have a song that celebrates the joy, we really feel it in ourselves because we, on a full degree, know what the opposite of joy feels like.
Yeah.
So it makes
That's
the
good.
reward even more fulfilling.
Yeah, yeah.
Agreed.
So outside of music, what brings you joy? What brings you happy feelings?
Outside of music, food.
Yes.
Facts.
Shout out to the food.
Yeah.
And Black people do food.
Oh,
All right, but we do it right.
Just being around,
Community.
being around each other.
Community.
You know,
Yes.
especially when you find like-minded people, who get you, people who have similar inside jokes and things of that nature, people who speak the same language as you. It's just like,
That's the
you
part.
get me, you understand me.
Yeah.
And we could just laugh and carry on all day and all
I
night.
ain't gotta explain. You already know. Like I don't gotta
We
give you the
community.
background.
Like
Don't
how
even
we can,
matter.
like understand the acronym when we see it on
Yeah.
the internet.
Yeah.
You can understand.
Baby.
Yeah.
I saw one the other day, and I literally just ran there. I don't.
I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck what you
Yeah.
got to
Yeah.
say. I will still be.
But I think the thing that's so great about community is it doesn't matter what we're doing when we're together.
Yeah.
We could be bowling, we could be having a game night,
Mhm.
we could just be
in
chilling.
the house.
We could just be in the house doing nothing. But if we around that like-minded amount of people, that comfort, that joy, that I can take off the mask, I can take off the code switching, I could just be who I am, and I don't have to worry about anybody checking it or trying to use it against me later or anything like that. I think that's something that we above all have to preserve because it's so important, and there's not enough of the younger generation that has experienced it in full to really realize how valuable it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like us, when it comes to Black music, a lot of us, we grew up with it in the house some way, somehow, whether it was gospel music, whether it was jazz music, whether it was, because we'd be all music is But,
Speak on it.
I missed what you say.
All music is
all
Black
music
music.
is Black
All
music.
music. True.
But
We ain't lied yet.
Okay, what we all grew up in, most of the time it was cleaning on Saturdays or getting ready for church on Sundays, or what you listened to is the first thing you turned on when you came home to do your homework. It was and when I know for me it was like going to the record store to get that single, to get that tape, to be the first one to get that tape.
Yeah.
Be like, have you heard it? Have you listened to it? And that brought me friends.
Yeah.
It brought me people because it was like, oh, you like it? I love them too.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Because see, I'm a connoisseur, so I'm going to find out where you from.
Going through the liner notes.
Who, okay,
Yeah.
them liner
Who did
notes,
you love to
baby.
listen to when
Okay.
you was growing up?
Okay.
You got to do
influenced
the
you?
research.
Yeah, gotta do your
See who
research.
produced
I
it, who
missed-
wrote it,
bring
and it sends you down a rabbit hole.
Bring back liner notes, okay? We want those, okay? We'd like to know who played on it, who sung on it.
Well, somebody got to play on it in order to be listed
Well,
as
bitch,
somebody.
there's a thing that you said because there was a time.
you gotta hire some musicians.
We're going a different route.
I remember what a rollout used to look like.
I'm sorry. Let me bring it back. We're gonna bring it back to the happy feelings.
Yeah, the music. Okay, I'm through.
We ain't doing that here.
Okay.
No.
And we're gonna pay homage to somebody who absolutely never chat GPT the music.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm gonna sing. Can I sing a song for y'all?
Come on.
All right, we're gonna do "Happy Feelings" by Frankie Beverly and Maze. Shout out to Uncle Frankie.
Yeah.
Hope y'all like it.
Come on.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Sing well.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. I've got myself to remind me of love. Got
my mind and my heart. Yeah, yeah. Alright. And I believe in above. And with these happy feelings, I feel a happy feeling. I spread them all over the world. Yeah, from deep in my soul. I wish you happy feelings. Hey. Sing it with me, y'all. Happy feelings. Oh, I spread it all over the world. Happy feelings. Oh, oh, Lord. Happy feelings. Oh. I've seen the light, watched it shine down on me, yeah. I'm gonna spread my wings, yeah. Oh, for the whole wide world to see, and with these happy feelings, I feel a happy feeling. I spread them all over the world. Yeah, from deep in my soul, I wish you happy feelings. I really do, man. Happy feelings. Oh, one more time, say happy feelings. Ah, happy feelings. Oh, I've got myself to remind me of love. My mind and my heart, and I believe in above. And with these happy feelings, ooh, oh, 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 yeah, happy feelings. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
Amazing.
Hercules.
Look, now I can put my jacket on now. It's a little chilly up here, you know.
It's
Uh-huh.
brisk on tonight.
But yes, so give me 1 second. Let me throw this on real quick.
Yes,
Gotta get the fit right.
My hair first.
Just
That's
listen.
a nice jacket, though.
Thank you kindly. Thank you
Nice-
kindly.
I
This
don't think
thing
I've ever
on
seen a
now.
denim hoodie pullover.
A denim hoodie pullover with a zipper, with a drawstring and a.
Had a man like Detroit Jerel.
Right.
Okay?
So yes.
Be very encouraged.
So I want us to continue our conversation, moving on into the next part, which is the freedom that music gives us, the freedom that we feel when we're listening to it. For those of us who do music, the freedom that we get when we're singing, when we're performing. What is that freedom? What does it feel like for you?
I'll go. You mentioned those of us that are artists that do music. For me, the feeling of freedom takes over the minute I hit the stage. A lot of times, I can tend to be a little bit more boxed, reserved, a little bit more, quiet. But the minute I hit the stage and the minute I start singing, that's when I'm truly able to really connect with people and share what it is that I'm thinking and feeling. And the music, it has a power, it has a tendency to just take over and you just start moving around the stage, and then you watch the footage back, and I'm like, what was that?
All right.
Cool.
Blackout.
No, JeRonelle, you
Exactly.
A good singing blackout. Boy.
Yes.
You
You be like, I did that. What that?
Yeah.
And even when I'm not on stage, when I'm just in that writing process or in the recording process, all throughout the creation of the songs, it's the opportunity to say what it is that I may not always be able to articulate or express to, whoever I'm writing the song about. I can write it out and get it to them that way, and they understand right away. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's definitely freedom in music.
Well, I would say you've been feeling real free lately. You had that one little song. JeRonelle was on the song Hunching. I said, he even found some freedom. Yeah. You put the song out.
You put it out for public
But the
consumption.
thing is, though, the thing that I think with that song in particular, that a lot of people kind of glance over is what I'm actually saying in the song. So for full disclosure, so the song is called F My Feelings Away, and it's about how particularly we as men have a tendency to sometimes use sex to try to cope with the pain after a breakup or a separation or whatever.
Speak for yourself. I live holy.
Listen,
Holy.
I ain't gonna get into that.
But also too as well.
The song was basically, me saying, I'm doing this because I'm trying to get over you. And so again, that going back to that freedom. Otherwise, I wouldn't necessarily be able to say that, but
Yeah.
I felt in that moment, okay, if we're gonna go there, we're gonna go all the way there and express it, and add the little spice and extra sounds on top. So
No, the truth is the truth. It's the truth.
Yeah.
And if it's your experience, then
yeah,
and I think that that's part of the freedom for me when I do perform is I like creating families. I like creating a group of people not like that.
Oh, I mean, give us some context then. Give us some context then.
That's the thing. When people come to a show, most of them don't know each other. Most of them, some maybe came by themselves, they might have came with their significant other, they might have came with their friends. And they just wanted to hear some good music. And if I get to be that good music, if I get to be something that have you turn into a stranger, because I did something that made y'all both look at each other like, oh my God, and now you got you a new friend, my job is done.
Yeah.
And if I can create something that is even more timeless, that's something I can't repeat. I'm just vibing off of the energy that I'm feeling in the room. Even better.
Yeah.
Like that is just that's the heart posture that just makes me cry, because that's all I want. That's what music is to me. When it comes together, it's just a beautiful thing. So like if I can create that for Jesus. If I can create that for somebody else, it's amazing.
Yeah, I'm not a musician, right? But I think that it's always an amazing experience to watch musicians be in their freedom. You know what I'm saying? You all go on those stages, you might do your original work, you might do someone else's work, and you're able to make it your own.
Yeah.
And I think that is just so amazing, whether it be that y'all doing runs, riffs, whether y'all staying in the pocket, you just hitting the notes just straight up.
I had a
I think
terminology.
it's amazing because you literally, once you all get on the stage is yours.
Yeah.
So it's your floor to do whatever you want. Everybody has to pay attention. You know what I mean? And I just think that it's a beautiful thing to watch you all just kind of exercise that freedom. You know what I mean? It's the only place in life where you can really just be you and be in your fullness and allow people to see you whole and naked at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's really dope.
Whole and naked. Whole and naked.
Naked, they can see you.
Okay. N-E-K-K-I-D. Yeah.
There's a slogan that says music is what feelings sound like. And oftentimes in the creative process where we can get consumed with what the concept is going to be and how we want it to look and how we want it to be perceived. But ultimately, the more we think about it, the more we get in the way of God. So less me and more God. And so the beauty and the freedom in creating music or creating art in general, I think, involves listening. What is this moment? And then oftentimes those feelings or whatever the pieces just all seem to, come together when you just sit still and just really listen and surrender to the moment. And to me, ironically, the same thing applies for performing on stage. It's one thing for me to say, I want to get up here and shine and get you to see me. Okay, that's one thing. But I feel like it's a richer experience if I'm saying I'm expressing something for your benefit. And we're creating a memory together in this moment that we'll never have again.
True.
And so, yeah, that's the freedom that I enjoy.
Well, speaking of freedom, Cherise, can you sing something for us?
Yes, please, Cherise.
Okay, if you insist.
Tell the people what you gonna sing.
Well, I mean, since we talking about freedom, I'm gonna sing "Free" by Miss Denise Rowe.
All right.
Hey, come on.
Give it up for Cherise.
All right.
Come on through. Come on through. I'm excited.
Whispering in his ear, my magic potion for love, telling him I'm sincere and that there's nothing too good for us, and I just want to be free. To be me, yeah, me, feeling you close to me makes all my senses smile. Let's not waste ecstasy, 'cause I'll only be here for a while, and I just want to be free, 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 and I just gotta be me, me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Stay right there, stay right there. Fly like a bird, take to the sky. I need you now, Lord, take me high. Fly like a bird, take to the sky. I need you now, Lord, take me high. Oh, oh, fly like a bird, take to the sky. I need you now, Lord, take me high. Fly like a bird, take to the sky. I need you now, Lord, take me high.
Sing the song, Cherise. My.
Coach is in the building.
Everybody can't do Denise. You did Denise.
So once again, I want to thank y'all for being here. They told me earlier, y'all, to stop thanking them, but
Stop that.
I'm really grateful because y'all don't have to show up. Y'all don't have to be here. All of y'all get paid for y'all time and y'all talents creatively. We all are out here making a living off of our creative talent. So I don't take it for granted. I don't take it lightly. So I want to officially on the record say thank y'all so much, and I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you.
Jerel, respectfully, shut up. Because you have showed up for us. And so what today is about is giving us an opportunity to show up for you.
All right.
All right?
Thank you.
And you set such a nice table.
Yes, you did.
With your help.
Well, you know, I wasn't looking.
Leo, I know exactly.
Wait, said no Leo ever. Right.
It's a nice table.
I wasn't looking to get it. or nothing.
Kudos to both of y'all. We're both Leos. I just want to make that.
That's why I know. I know that.
Yeah.
Leo. So, I want us to go in one more direction. I want to talk about. Y'all, that's a LA City bus. We are for real.
Quiet.
We are for real live in LA. We are in Mid City, right off of Crenshaw. The 10 is right there. We in LA for real, baby. This ain't and nothing else, but straight up LA. So if you hear some cars and stuff going on, don't worry about it. Don't trip. We in LA. For our last portion of this conversation, I want to talk about the state of our world where we are today. There's so many things that are happening in a daily news cycle. It seems like history is being made in negative ways multiple times a day. And I think one healing property of Black music is being able to speak to, like Chester referred to earlier, the struggle that Black people have and can identify with, because we celebrate our joy, but we can celebrate it because it comes from something else. So music that comes to encourage us in those moments where things don't feel good, where things don't look good. What are some songs that y'all play? Who are some artists y'all listen to when you need a little pick-me-up, when you need to feel a little bit better?
Well, you know, We Are One. By Frank, by Frankie Beverly. That We Are One, because I mean, the reality is, regardless of what we have going on politically, when shit really hit the fan, we are one. Like, we really are one.
Truly.
I mean, when you think about COVID, when you think about the blackouts we've had, even when you think about earthquakes, when you think about tornadoes, when you think about the fires, when you think about all of these disasters that have happened in the world, at the end of the day, the politics don't matter. Yeah. What matters is, you need help, I'm going to help you. Yeah. And I need help, I'm going to receive your help. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's one song that I listen to it all the time, because it's really just a reminder of humanism. I'm human. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that I don't fuck with you because you voted for Trump. But at the same time, I have compassion for you because you are human, you are a person. Yeah. And at the end of the day, whatever your life is, 9 times out of 10, it ain't easy. Because if you living, it ain't easy. Yeah. Life be lifing. So just like learning to have empathy and compassion for one another, regardless of what you have going on. Yeah. Politically, yeah.
Let me give y'all mine. The songwriter said, life can be only what you make it. My God. When you're feeling down, you should never fake it. Say what's on your mind.
I can.
And you'll find in time that all the negative energy, it would all cease. And what you'll be at peace with yourself. I'm in the right house tonight. No, but that Mary J. Blige record is a gospel song. I don't care what nobody say. Like, I can turn that on and I'll just be like,
Mary got some ones.
Mary got some ones.
Yeah.
When you're feeling downtrodden, you know, come on, lift yourself up.
I mean, for me in general, gospel music is
I
can go to the rock.
I mean, we could go hymns or we can go, you know, all the
I love them in hymn.
Listen,
the kids don't know about the hymns no more.
I need the on me.
They don't know
unless you want me to fall out. But if we're talking current, we talking modern, something that's gonna pick me up every time, you will win. Jacqueline Carr. That's gonna get me every time.
Yeah, Jacqueline got
I'm gonna tell you back up.
For sure.
What got me through my last tour, and it's so funny because when I'm having to minister for the praise team, it just didn't really hit the same. But Todd Galbraith's Lord, You Are Good.
Yeah.
I would be going through, literally, we're in the TSA line. Lord, You Are Good. You have, like, I've just, it hits me differently because it has nothing to do with what I'm going through. Whatever I'm going through, it don't have nothing to do with what I'm going through. And in this current state, we are always
Going
going
through,
through
baby.
something.
Yeah.
I can't. I want to turn off the news so bad, but my body is tensed up with feeling that we're so close to being apocalyptic that I have to be aware at all times. So the best thing I could do for me to keep going is to push all of that out the way. Because if I have my direction of who is actually in charge of everything,
Because he in control.
then I don't really concern myself too much about the things around me. So I, for that,
Come on, congratulations!
so
Fire!
there is, and for me, that's the type of gospel music that I gravitate to.
Me too.
I'm all good with trying to catch the new babies and doing the new thing.
Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it?
Wait.
I don't want to hear no CCM. I am sick of it. I'm tired of it. Do away with it. God bless Maverick City. I don't need another song. God bless.
That's great.
I don't need
hold
it.
on,
I
Those
don't
are
Hold
hilarious.
on.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
so I'm gonna give y'all three.
There's some good songs, but they are about 16 lyrics
Well,
each
no,
of them.
okay, so I'm gonna give y'all three songs that really just came to mind
They be working.
during the course of this conversation. So
You need a
one,
PowerPoint to sing them.
one is
Just
A
one.
Friend by the Winans.
Okay.
Okay,
One
take either.
is Every Time by CeCe Winans. And then one by Maverick City is Most Beautiful.
So you should have stayed in Detroit. I was with you when you was in Detroit. You
I'm
been in Detroit?
Yeah, because they technically are part of black music. I know there's some controversy there, but they technically are a part
No,
of
they-
black music.
To be fair,
They are a white church with black musicians.
They be sprinkling the black seed.
now here's the truth.
They
What they
are-
started as,
They are a
they
part
were
of
all
black music.
they were African. It was majority African.
They
American.
are a part of black
I have,
music.
I have friends
So-
who
It
support
has some
that right.
gentrification going on up in that motherfucker.
Well,
I don't
but
know.
here's the thing though, that particular song, because I was like you, very much like I'm not really into the
Hit it.
CCM movement. But that one, like you were saying, that one particular song, hearing that and having to sing that not only to yourself but to sing it to other people, it hits different.
So let me say this.
and it puts you in a different place.
My biggest thing, like, I know that there are some good CCM records. There can be some oil in CCM. I'm not oblivious to that, and I'm not going to deny that. I think it's confusing for me. I think this is the first time in the history of black people that we have ever stopped setting the trend and started following someone else's.
Let's talk about it.
So many gospel artists are shifting what we do to
But that's
closely
because
align
it's
with,
business,
to
yes.
assimilate is the
But
word.
that's because of the
Sure.
business
And I know
of
that, but I get it.
It's
But,
annoying though.
like,
It's
I
mad
hate
annoying.
to see that. That's not who we are as a people. We don't need to do that. Especially we talk about music.
I agree.
Why are we not building the new thing? Why are we not building the next thing? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear
I've
that.
been looking. I'm new to LA fairly, and I've been looking for a church. I can't find one that's not doing that stuff. I'm looking for the choir. I'm looking for the whoa, 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 whoa. I want
Absolutely.
sopranos, alto, tenor. I want all of it.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to drive. Why I gotta drive
So
an
sorry.
hour and a half?
So sorry.
I'm looking
You don't even wanna go to
for
the beach, you don't need to go to
sections.
yachts.
I'm looking for I'm looking for that authentic black church energy, and it's nowhere to be found. We did not need a PowerPoint to sing a gospel song. They be talking that you make the air that blooms, the flowers that breathe, the earth they glow, the sun and sky. I don't need to sing a whole PowerPoint worth of song. Like I agree. I've been feeling this way for a minute, so I'm glad that we're touching on it.
But I will say, like I said,
It's not to say that it don't
there
move
are
people, though.
some songs.
It does move.
Nobody's denying that. We can't
They
deny
do
that.
have some songs.
And I am thankful
The
for.
thing that got me, if we gonna talk about it, can we talk about it? Because did anybody see the documentary?
No, I didn't watch it.
What that?
So
It's on
the
what?
Hillsong documentary.
Is it on Netflix or
Right.
Hulu?
Oh,
There
no.
are two.
But
One
that's
is-
not the black people, right?
No, the point of me bringing it up was in the documentary they explicitly talk about how Hillsong created a sound based on notes that they studied to find out that plucked at emotions. So they specifically started creating songs within those keys so that when you hear them, it immediately, like your brain pattern, begins to emote, and you confuse it with spirituality. That, at the end of the day, God is good, and wherever he gives praise, I will automatically say hallelujah. But the manipulation of the spirit realm that I know that has personally embedded in me something that no man can take away, I'm not okay with. So you can take your CCL and sit down.
Well, let me say this. I will say there's manipulation going on in churches across the board. It's different types.
Going on. It's all over the place.
Turn to your neighbor and say, if you don't stand up right now, you must not believe. We learn how to manipulate, you know what I mean, through the congregation.
That's right.
Can I just interject right quick? Because I was going to say, to kind of bring it back to, the more gospel side of things, that's why, as far as like today's, even though he's been around for the longest time, I'm thankful for artists who have staying power like a Ricky Dillard. When his last probably 3 or 4 albums, I have not walked but run to iTunes to buy, because I know I'm going to get that authentic black church sound, and the songs have that kind of power that just, again, that make you think, that make you feel, that make you praise, that make you do that internal inspection and say, okay, God, let me refocus.
I make sure my TikTok stays slightly on the side of quartet. Like not fully in.
Yes.
Not full in quartet, but slightly on the side. Every 7th, 8th, 9th video, I give me a little Lisa
knows. But that's black music. And I think, like we sort of mentioned earlier, all music comes, especially all American music, comes from black people. And there isn't a musical art form in America that hasn't extended itself from gospel music specifically.
Yeah.
We know that specifically during things like the civil rights era, it was black churches and black gospel pioneers and all of those people that came in to help push that movement forward, singing songs about freedom, singing songs about overcoming, singing songs about, I wish we would have also had some songs about busting somebody upside their head also, too, a little bit.
We had Lil Jon. Lil Jon came a little later, but he did come. Him and the East Side Boys did come.
You dig deep enough in them crates, them Ma Bell crates, them Bessie Smith crates, you get some real songs that will talk about busting somebody clean upside their head.
I love that. And I need
them
more
down home blues. Oh, they
down home blues.
Them juke joint songs. Oh, them lyrics are so raunchy. You'll be like, y'all don't say nothing else about Megan or anybody else because your grandma's grandma was listening to this.
Can you send me a picture, yesterday of us when we were singing Laverne Baker, Jackie Wilson? Think Twice?
Yeah. The raunchy version of Think Twice.
Just listen to the raunchy version of Think Twice.
Listen, in the end of Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On, right before it fades out, he says, please don't make me wait. It's not good to masturbate.
Oh, yeah. He played.
You have to hear, it's like, it's in the fade out.
What you mean?
But that's his ad-lib.
I definitely heard it.
Do? Make it do what it do.
So listen, I told y'all I live holy, so I want to take this back to holiness. I need everybody to name their top 3 gospel artists. Go.
Now, don't do that.
Come on.
Y'all don't look at me crazy. That's all right.
All time.
In no particular order.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Smallwood,
Mm-hmm.
John P. Key,
You like choirs.
Oh, God.
and okay. So it's gonna be a top. It's gonna be.
Give us the third one, JeRonelle. Come on.
They're so
Come on.
Gotta get
Because you talking about Daryl Coley.
All right, that's it. You're done.
I could go all day.
There's your 3.
I'm a church kid, so I
I'm
can
gonna
go all
pick
day.
up where you left off though. I'm gonna say commission.
Thank you. I was just getting ready to say that.
I'm gonna say Kirk Franklin.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I'm glad
You
you're
have
there.
to. You have to. Study law, study wrong.
Found like some space. I found like space.
I'm gonna take yours. I'm gonna say the Clark sisters.
Come on.
Because you know I'm
Like,
from-
because that's just kind of like a threefold. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't have commission come with
It is
friends.
so hard.
And I've been on such a commission kick lately,
Mhm.
listening to Strangeland over and over again, just trying to pick out all those harmony things.
Mhm.
Man,
All right,
But
Courtney, who
see,
you got?
All right, let me be clear. I want to be clear. I was not like raised in the church, right? So I'm not like a
It's
church
alright.
kid.
All right,
it's okay.
Nah, cause y'all be like, really? I done been around enough church folk to know how y'all be when it comes to this.
We finna see.
Now, Kurt Franklin is who I grew up on. My mama did. That was the first
We all did.
gospel I listened to.
Yep.
But as I've grown in God, I will say Fred Hammond. And I do love the Clark sisters. I've recently just started diving into them. I'm like, how did I miss this? But my mom we was just Kurt Franklin.
Yep.
That was it.
Yep.
All things Fred Hammond. Fred Hammond is a psalmist. He's not even a songwriter. He's beyond.
Marvin Sapp.
He's-
My bad.
Oh, okay. Right.
I'm sorry. I'm reiterating. I love Marvin. Go ahead, though.
And I'm
Fred Hammond is a psalmist. All things Fred Hammond. Fred Hammond is arguably one of the greatest artists
songwriter
and gospel
yep,
songwriters. Deliver all of it.
All of it.
And he has decades upon decades.
Yeah.
Anything Fred Hammond is involved in, it's going to be
I have a great Fred Hammond
phenomenal.
story.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay, all right. Secondly, this is one of my favorite gospel albums of all time. I think they only did one album, and that's Marvin Winans and the Perfected
Perfected
Praise.
Praise Church.
Yes, yes,
Oh
yes.
my God.
Yes,
album.
yes, yes.
Marvin Winans alone. Just Marvin.
Listen,
Just
listen,
Marvin.
Marvin Winans,
Just
like
Marvin.
this album.
If
yeah.
Luther is the R&B voice, Marvin is the gospel voice. Like,
Yeah.
Finesse.
like there's just he could sing the alphabet.
Literally.
And I swear the spirit would be ushered
No, there's a clip
by
of
the
him.
time he got to
There's
jail.
a clip of
So wait,
him.
hold on. Let me make sure I got your three. You said Fred.
I said Fred,
Perfected.
Marvin Winans, Perfected Praise. And then actually this third artist, she passed way before her time. She's from Detroit. Her name is Kayla Parker. She's an amazing songwriter. She's on the Perfected Praise.
Okay.
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 And she wrote songs for Mary Mary, her vocal arrangements. She had a group called Special Gift. And just before she was really about to really take off, we lost her to cancer. But she is an incredible artist who, I love my indie artists. You know what I mean? Give them
Yeah.
shine. So Kayla Parker for sure.
I love that. Come on, Chicago.
We know you got some.
I mean, honestly, mine are all specifically kind of tied to memories of childhood shaping me. So for me, Mary Mary. Mary was
They don't get enough. They don't get enough.
Thank you. Was my first ever CD for my portable CD player.
Yeah.
That was my first ever CD I ever bought. That my mama bought because I was like,
Listen,
I ain't gonna tell y'all
that
how old I
incredible
am.
album.
Is little girl on there?
Little Girl is on all of that's
That's
on
on the
Incredible.
second one.
That's all. The second one was really
That was a good album. So
good.
yeah.
Then my second one, I'm gonna have to say, I gotta say the Winans.
Yeah.
The
because-
whole Winans universe.
So seriously.
But especially.
Even Mario.
But especially
Because
the
BB and CC was R&B to me.
Because BB and CC, listen.
Addictive Love? Come on.
Love.
Love said not so.
But if we go back to back to the Winans,
Yeah.
Smile on Me is a deep cut,
Yeah.
but it is a masterclass in unison singing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
It's a masterclass
Yes.
in unison singing.
Yeah.
Everybody, Smile on Me, the Winans.
Yeah.
Go look at it if you want to learn how to sing.
One
Okay?
voice.
No auto.
They're blending.
No, not
in.
us two.
It just
Just
doesn't make
harmony.
sense.
Just similar harmony.
Yeah.
And then my third, the reason I'm gonna say my third is because of her, she was like the blueprint for me singing growing up in church,
I know who you're gonna say.
singing as a psalmist, because I used to travel with my pastor and sing before she got up.
Oh, sermonic solos.
A sermonic solo.
I love it.
I'm gonna say Yolanda Adams.
Come
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Yes.
I know that y'all be
Yeah.
trying to shade her.
No.
More than
No,
a
no.
But my
Yeah.
girl
You
got
wanna
Only
Sing.
let me
believe.
tell you
She got
now.
a
Through the storm, though. Through the
People
storm.
actually, people actually get mad at me because for me, Whitney Houston was not the voice I grew up on.
Look at me.
Yolanda Adams was the voice I grew
Yes,
up on.
that was the
Yeah.
first one I really
Her
grew up
and
on.
CeCe Winans, those were the
They were the
singular
girls.
solo,
Yeah.
stylistic non-barking voices that I grew up on.
Barking.
So when people would be like, "Oh my God, Whitney Houston is," I don't get it twisted. Whitney is a
Not big
onomatopoeia. You know what I'm saying? But for me, vocally, listening to Yolanda
I picked this up because it's
tell a story.
Yeah. Have y'all ever heard her? It's one of them deep cuts, and it's actually kind of tied to a 10-year search I went on to find this song specifically. But it's a song called "If You Can Make It, You Can Take It," and if you can, no, not that one. It's no.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
you can take it, you can take it. You can do. It's like kind of jazzy, kind of. It's like It Gives album deep cut. But I remember hearing it as a child, and it was on a whole cassette tape of songs that my mom played. And for 10 years, I could not figure out for the life of me who sang that song. And
Wow.
every other year, I would go on YouTube and try to Google the lyrics, try to find like who sings this song. And then one day I'm just like, okay, who do I hear singing this? And it came down to CeCe Winans and Yolanda Adams. And I'm just, okay, I'm gonna try Yolanda, try typing in the title. Sure enough, I found it. It was one of the most joyful experiences I've ever had in finding a singular song.
Yeah.
And I was like, I finally found it.
Shout out to Yolanda. It's
Yeah.
a tall drink of water.
Juanita.
Listen though.
I love
For
Juanita.
what exactly? No more sheets.
No,
No more
Juanita
enchiladas.
got some albums
She
though.
does have an album, and
She do.
and
It's
one
like
of
a
her-
worship album. It's like two, like
You
a
are
double
great.
sided.
I sing it right
Okay,
now.
it's like a double sided album. It's
and
so
shout
good.
out to the Woman Thou Art Loose soundtrack from the
Yes.
Superdome, where
So
she
good.
starts off by
So good.
where she starts
Not
off by
stopping your
singing.
ears.
No, but she sings "I Worship You, Almighty God," and it's real.
Oh.
It's so good.
And
How
it
you
sets
want
the
it?
tone.
See,
It
the
sets
girl,
the
the
tone.
girl can set some tone.
Yeah.
That women down Lucy is
Talk about it now.
Not the lady, her lover, and the Lord.
No, you don't understand.
Not that one. I'm talking about the one at the
Oklahoma is
Superdome.
Dallas adjacent. We got the CD pack of
You know,
all
Slim, everybody here is from the Midwest.
Yeah.
We got Nebraska, Oklahoma, Detroit, Indiana, Chicago, Detroit. So shout out to the Midwest and LA.
Shout out to the
Come on.
Midwest.
The best.
We out here.
And
We
the
out here.
But real quick, let me get y'all my three. No one mentioned Aretha Franklin. What an error on all of your parts. That was an error.
What an error.
What an error.
Well, excuse us.
I would consider her gospel.
So she just had that gospel
She has the
album.
biggest gospel album of
Yeah,
all
she had a
time.
gospel
But she's
album.
the queen of
She
soul.
did.
So we have
So I don't think
But where did the soul come from? My God.
What's
Woo,
splitting hair?
Look at
where
him,
did the
look at
soul
him,
come
look at
from?
him.
This is a
We didn't,
right
yeah,
there.
that's what it,
Like,
yeah.
this is a
I'm not gonna,
Detroit
yeah,
thing.
you OD it on that.
We'll give you that.
Now, Jerel.
You stretching that one.
You said gospel artist.
Yeah, she had one album. He's stretching it. He's stretching
How many you need? Lauryn Hill been touring for 20 years. Off of how many albums?
That's it. That's it. She had that MTV Unplugged.
Okay, but still,
Y'all know we don't cop that.
what? He won a Stella a Grammy for gospel. That
He
don't make
did.
him a gospel.
So did Kanye West.
Okay.
God bless. I got in on that one. God bless you.
That's another story for
Plug,
another day.
plug.
Another story
We'll
for
talk about that
another
later. We'll talk about that later.
Next one is
The next one is the truth behind. No, I'm joking. Right. Next artist.
Call me BB if you want to reach.
Call me back. Call me back.
Okay.
But yes. So in all of this, we've been talking about gospel music. So y'all ain't gonna give me Aretha. So of course I'm gonna go Clark Sisters.
Okay.
I gotta go Kirk Franklin.
Okay.
Me too.
And if I'm being honest about just who I actually listen to, and not necessarily who I'm a huge, like, not who people will want me to say, but I gotta say Hezekiah Walker.
Come on.
I
That's
have to
good.
hate it.
That's good. That's good.
Wait.
I
You
think
know?
I'll make it. Anyhow.
Listen.
When I was literally on the way here listening to his live in Toronto
Listen,
album,
You got to say it.
Yeah.
London.
You do have to say it.
Hezekiah Walker.
That's true.
Man.
He is good.
Early Hezekiah Walker.
Yes.
Take you up in the rafters.
Yes.
You need to don't sing past college.
Yes.
You ain't singing past college.
Listen,
See, I wish I had grew up in that era because I would have been
Oh,
shocked.
honey, we
got
were
two
on
different
a
versions
squall.
of Any Way You Bless Me. It 2 different versions.
We were on a squall, and we're talking about, and it had to be high energy all the time. So college choirs, like, especially if we weren't in robes, like, cause this is just getting into the era, cause you know Sister Act 2 came out.
Oh yeah.
So everybody was wearing like their own certain style or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Take off your
And
robes.
baby, we talking about full choreography.
Speaking of Sister Act 2, there is a composer, singer, and songwriter who just needs to be special mention. Mervyn Warren.
Yeah.
Mervyn Warren.
Yes.
He did the vocal arrangements for Take 6. That's
Yeah.
how he got to start the first 2
You
albums.
take 6.
Yeah, yeah.
Unto me.
Then he went on to do any black movie with music in it.
Yeah.
The Preacher's Wife, Sister
Yeah.
Act 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And
He's
on and
one of
on
the
and on.
top-
He
he's
did
one of the
lyrics.
top
Miss Ford.
composers.
Yolanda Adams, Through the Storm, he did that
Yeah.
album too. On The Only Way.
What was his name again?
Mervyn Warren.
Mervyn Warren.
You
Awesome,
see,
shout out.
the thing is, because of the way his name is spelled, you see it a lot.
MERVYN?
Yeah.
Okay.
It immediately pops up in your head because it's on so much music
Yeah.
that we grew up on, especially if you had a gospel connection.
See, look, that's some credit reading. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know, but I just remember
The
seeing
minute he said it, I
MERVYN.
immediately saw his signature, and I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, like I know who he is. I
He
might
be in the
not
movies
know
too,
who
low
he
key
is.
on the piano. You'll see him on the piano in the
Oh,
back.
yeah,
Like,
wait,
That's
wait,
Mervyn.
That's him.
Can we talk about for a minute how amazing we got in a once in a lifetime Quincy Jones?
Yeah.
Wait, say it again?
I said, can we talk about just for a little bit how amazing we got a once in a lifetime Quincy Jones?
I mean, that's talk about black music. He went from jazz to R&B to pop, back to jazz to
All of
big band to
Literally everything.
He exercised his musical
Like
freedom.
he is black music,
Yeah.
but he embodies so much in it. Watching his documentary, and knowing his life, and just like on a personal effect as a black woman, when you watch the whole documentary, see his personal life, and I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. For black women, that could be a little bit hard to watch, you know, because I think you had a black wife once. But
Girl, you live in LA.
I mean,
Girl,
I mean, like
these
it never,
niggas be
it
so with
never,
these white women. They know you are.
but it didn't affect me. I was still in such, like, cause I really don't care about that anyway, but like, because his,
No, you care.
no, what I'm saying
Just a
is,
little.
Hey, you can't care.
It's okay.
You can't care.
because
And it's
his
okay.
love life is so
Black
intertwined
queens
with his
forever.
music.
Snow bunnies never.
Dr. Umar said it. Dr. Umar said, what he say?
Yeah, sorry, go ahead, finish.
Oh, it's okay to care.
He just, watching his documentary and knowing that he touched so many icons that I don't think but that's not how he thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, from Ray Charles to Frank Sinatra to, you know, and Michael Jackson. It's just like all of these things. And when I think about all that he experienced, has many lifetimes as he had, especially when you find out about all of the surgeries and how he had to pretty much relearn music and the whiz.
And if we're gonna talk about
Oh, y'all don't like those?
oh wait
I
a
don't
minute.
like the
First of
The
all,
original
no,
Broadway
we're not
soundtrack.
gonna, we're
Okay.
not gonna do
I can
that.
go-
The
I can
original
go.
Broadway soundtrack, not the film.
We are not gonna shade
Listen,
the whiz.
I have
I
been-
am a
I've
stand.
been-
Mills.
I am a stand for.
I've been put through it.
I'm
I've
a
been put
stand
through
for
it.
the whole.
How does I like the word?
I'm a stand for the whole universe.
For the
movie, the
Also,
Broadway production.
one thing we have to say is that
The NBC version, I'm a
Listen.
stand of that too.
Y'all
Chester here is a Broadway veteran, so he's very, very particular.
Okay, I get it.
And I love that about him.
But see,
That's understandable.
and here's my thing with that.
But
Here's my thing with that.
Or
There is no comparison of Stephanie Mills vocally to Diana Ross. There just isn't. There's no need to talk about it, like, cause it just ain't gonna happen.
We shouldn't talk about it.
But the actual musicality of the film
Yeah.
in itself,
Yeah.
I love all of those black people. I love a black production.
There. No,
but it
she's
just
right.
felt like a
The mus-
claymation movie.
the
Like, I don't know, it
musicality
just creeped
in
me out a
the
little
film
bit. But I
is-
love it. I love it for us. I love that
And-
we have it. I love that we have it.
listen,
fuck
that
outta
thing
here.
used to creep me out. It used to creep me out so bad.
So let me tell y'all something. I'm old enough to have seen. I saw Stephanie Mills do The Wiz in the role of Dorothy in the 70s.
Oh wow.
Before the film came
Look,
out.
look good. Now you young.
So when I saw the film as a child after seeing it on stage, I said, Mommy, this is not The Wiz.
Now see that I can understand.
Like I said, yeah.
Because I saw The Color Purple, like the original Color Purple,
Okay.
with Fantasia, and then I saw it again with Cynthia. So then when they did it in the film, I was like,
No.
Yeah.
but but that also was so funny because that also ties into the feeling of watching live performances and seeing how that pricked in something in you that when you saw it again in film with different people, you was like, that ain't it. Because it didn't give you that same feeling. While for me, it was the first thing I saw.
Yeah.
And at the time, I didn't actually see the version of The Wiz with Michael Jackson and Diana Ross till I was probably like 20.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't something
It was interesting now.
in my household. I was in a very strict religious household. And so, anything that looked like witchcraft or,
Wait a minute.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Lion monkeys is what.
Let me
You
say
ain't know.
this. So,
Okay.
because y'all,
She's a witch.
wait a minute. So I was raised on the movie version of The Wiz. I didn't discover that there was a previous Broadway version or any of the other versions until after, but I was raised on the movie. So that holds a special place. The movie version holds a special place in my heart, as well as the soundtrack.
Have you heard the 70s record?
Yeah, I've heard all of the versions. Just like I did with Dreamgirls, I went back and did my research and listened to.
The way those musicians are playing on that 70s record
No,
is like.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
But you had mentioned, well, I'm trying to figure out how to segue because you've mentioned Quincy Jones, you've mentioned Diana Ross, you've mentioned Stephanie Mills, and all of them have one person in common, Michael Jackson. And we cannot talk about black music without talking about the contributions of Michael and the entire Jackson family.
Well,
You cannot have a conversation about the impact of black music
Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana.
and black musicians without talking about Michael
Gary, Indiana.
Joseph Jackson, Janet Demita Joe
Y'all had
Jackson,
that movie
and
about
the
the
entire
lyrics too.
daggone family. Like when I say,
Facts. Yeah.
Artists who have inspired me, the entire Jackson family for me
Yeah.
will always
Amazing.
be the standards when
Sweet.
it comes to musicality, when it comes to delivering on stage. And I say musicality because a lot of people like to sleep on Janet. They like to think that
Baby,
just
Janet
because
was there.
she has a softer tone, that doesn't mean, baby, if you listen to those background vocals
So background vocal.
and
Yeah.
how
It's like organ.
tight they are,
Yeah.
Baby, Janet
those
was fine.
background
Those harmonies
vocals,
are loud.
The catalog don't
Whitney
lie.
Houston ain't like her song.
Catalog don't lie.
Janet be on her part.
and
Even on the best of me.
absolutely that kind of delivery you do not come
She on her
across
part.
very often.
She's singing seconds. She's singing
So-
ups. Like
Yeah.
she'll be doing sevens, all kind of stuff. Like her.
Yeah, right.
And she still sings. I saw her
And
for the first
still.
time live last year. And I told myself after I saw Stevie years ago. But once I saw him, I said, okay, any living legend that I can go see,
I'm gonna
Gotta
go
see it.
I'm going to go
So
see.
true.
Yeah.
Now, I'm still not going to see Beyonce because I just can't do enough humans.
Oh,
like that.
see, you missing out.
Get you a
missing out.
seat. Get
And
you a
plus-
seat.
Missing out.
And plus, with her, I
Okay.
really like to see the finished product from the creative standpoint.
Oh, you want to watch
Now,
her
the movies are good too because you get also. I remember seeing the Renaissance movie and hearing stuff that I didn't hear at the concert. I'm like, oh, like you get a much more flushed out version. But the concert is you gotta go to the concert. You got to.
I'm telling you.
Don't let somebody else block your blessing.
No, for real. That's
Don't let
Listen to me,
Don't let somebody else block your
listen to
blessing.
me, a fellow introvert who does not like people bumping into
Neither
him.
one of y'all niggas is introverts. I don't know why y'all be trying to put letting
No,
in.
no.
I said about them two.
I'm an ambivert, thank you.
I only
very
pop
much.
out really when I'm,
Uh,
I'm gonna tell you
panic.
right now, the pandemic.
But I'm
The
telling you-
pandemic took it all. If there's more than like 300-400 people, I don't want to go.
I'm telling you,
I don't want to go.
going to Beyonce was one of the best. I've been twice now
It's the best thing
for
that's happened.
Renaissance and Cowboy
I need
Carter.
a box.
That's amazing.
It's the best
Whether
thing.
you're in a box or whether you're in the 300 in an aisle section, go.
Yeah.
I didn't even like her album, that Cowboy Carter album, but I'm going.
I
I
promise
beg your pardon.
you will not regret
Yeah,
it.
you was on it, my bad. You was on it, Jerel. I'm sorry.
Like what?
I like your song.
I'll take it.
I like that song.
I just want to be able to say that I've worked with Beyonce just once. Because okay, maybe not all of y'all. But
Right.
Not yet.
y'all have worked
Right.
with Beyonce in some capacity or another. All of my singing friends have had that.
Listen, she told me I was beautiful.
I just want
Coming
to
up
be
at
able
3, actually
to
coming
be-
soon.
I did Lizzo
April
for the
6th.
Grammys. Yeah.
You all look so
She
beautiful.
says, y'all look so
Aw.
beautiful. I said, oh, well,
to me.
nobody say shit out. Because Beyonce looked me in my face
I said it. I was
and
good.
told me that I was beautiful.
I just took it as a compliment for the group.
I had a
Oh, heck no. I
I
took
had
that shit first.
an experience like that. Me and Cookie were hosting the live playlist in Hollywood, and Brandy came one night.
Oh, I
Brandy
forgot
is
about
amazing.
that.
And then, as she was walking out, she walked up to me. She put her hand on my throat like this. She said, "You have a beautiful voice." I thought I'd never wash my throat again.
Brandy
Said,
that
Brandy,
girl.
Brandy told me.
No, Brandy's that
I can
girl.
sing.
Yeah.
Brandy that girl. So
That's we just be playing.
no, Brandy is that
She
girl.
touched me like this. It was so ethereal. She
And
said,
she's so kind too.
"You
Yeah.
have a beautiful voice." I said,
No.
"Thank you. I've been
Not like
anointed."
oh Jesus.
I met Brandy and forgot all her lyrics. Brandy came up to me. She was like, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful." She told me my hair and everything. And then she said, and then I said, "Brandy, oh my God, we gotta sing your song." Yeah, I cannot do. She said, "Those are not the words."
Those are not the words. You
And I
gotta-
said, Brandy, be like, didn't know something. She was like, "That's not it." I was like, "Brandy, but nigga, I'm still trying to get the footage. It's hilarious." She like,
it if you know it,
"That's
know
not
it, you
it.
sing it."
That's not the words." If you're looking to find.
Oh.
And she was like,
There you go,
yeah, that's
there
a
you
good
go.
one.
The whole Never Say Never album.
Madison, hear that?
Oh my God.
Cried last.
Better when
Okay.
you was, better pop me. So that's what I'm saying.
Y'all leave my favorite alone.
The whole Never Say Never album will always have a place in
Brandy
my
got some
rotation.
ones.
Which
Everybody
album?
see that went
The
crazy.
Never Say Never album from
Never say
bottom.
never.
That's when she started listening to Kim Burrell, and you can hear it.
Dedicate.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, we're gonna bring this home.
All right.
We're talking
That
about
should've been a full
freedom.
song.
Okay.
I dedicate.
Yes. And I want to dedicate this to freedom. And we have our brother JeRonelle here, who's going to sing a song about just that. What you gonna sing, JeRonelle?
So, we've been talking a lot about freedom, and in honor of Black Music Month, and also, you know, it is also Pride Month. Shout out to all the girls, gays, and nays. It is also Men's Mental Health Month.
Yes.
It is.
So, you know, in honor of all things free and being free to express yourself and free to just love and live and be, I'm gonna sing "Someday We Will All Be Free" by
Nice.
Here we
Come
go.
on.
Hey, on play.
Hey, hey.
Sing now.
Hang on to the world as it spins around. Just don't let the spin get you down. Things are moving fast, but hold on tight and you will last. Keep your self-respect, your manly pride. Get yourself in gear and keep your stride. Never mind your fear, 'cause a brighter day will soon be here. So take it from me, someday we'll all be free. Said you gotta keep on walking tall. Hold your head up high. Keep your dreams right up to the sky. You gotta sing your greatest song. You'll keep going, going on. So take it from me, someday we'll all be free. Can I say it again? Say, take it from me, someday we'll all be free. Yeah, say it one more time. Say, take it from me, someday we'll all be free.
Yes, sir. Good job, Jay. JeRonelle.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Good.
You're good singing.
Good to me.
So I want to thank y'all again for coming, and I want to thank everybody out there for tuning in. This was such a beautiful discussion about the healing power of Black music amongst Black people. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you to 3 Mile Drive Productions. That's my production company.
Come on, 3 Mile.
King Barbie.
And we're going to see y'all on the next thing. All right? Peace.